This is the biggest scandal in America, and the level and volume of people who dedicated themselves to lying to everyone at home about this man's condition for 4 straight years up through this summer is breathtaking. It's a scandal of epic proportions, and it's a fair question to ask: who is running the country? Who has been running the country? And as I said earlier, if you're worried about Donald Trump's advisors having influence, for the last 4 years, apparently this president, duly elected, but this president was not capable of fulfilling the duties of the office. And his staff and the White House lied about it and kept it from the American people. It's an absolute scandal. We elect people for a reason. The elected leadership of the government is supposed to be making decisions. For 4 years, the unelected have been in charge of our country during critical moments. We don't live in a country where the unelected are supposed to rule us. We live where the elected are supposed to rule. My problem is, for 4 years, we were lied to about who's actually running the country. This is a...
Well, we cannot end this segment without bringing up our good friend, Scott Jennings, just schooling this CNN host and panel. Literally, he just says everything out there that everyone knows, except the Democrats, who might think they are being paid to lie openly. You see, they were just shell-shocked. They were like sitting there listening. They have no counter arguments because it's just plain facts, truth, common sense. Biden has not been running the White House for the past 4 years. The staffs have. Maybe Blinken and this guy in defense, they are the ones who've been running things. Biden has just, well, he's just been there. You know, they say, sign this paper, he signs. Sign this paper, he signs. And that's it. And he doesn't even know what's in those bills. So for the Democrats to say democracy was on the ballot, meanwhile, all the while, they've been twatting democracy. First of all, Kamala Harris didn't win in the primary. They just, they just appointed her. You're the next in line. Take over your throne. That's not democracy, in my personal opinion. And I don't understand. They do these things, yet they accuse others of doing the same thing they are doing. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And they do this over and over again. Even up till now, that the American people have really been they have just seen things for what they are. They still think people are still dumb. And they repeat the same lies over and over. When are these people going to wake up? Joe Biden has not been ruling the country for the past 4 years. It is evident. Look at the damning report. So who has been running the country? Who is that shadow government? Anyway, these next 4 years, I think Trump will uncover that shadow government, and they are panicking. That's why they'll do everything to bring him down. They've tried everything, lawsuits, assassination, everything. They've tried it, but he's still standing. And hopefully this next 4 years, America is going to straighten up, because a strong America is good for the world, right? It affects everyone. I'm not an American. I don't live in America, but I understand a strong America is good for everyone. An America where there is law and order, not lawlessness, is good for everyone. So I'm just happy that most people are really, they are awake and they can see things for what they are. Democratic Party is losing lots of members. Unbelievable. The rate at which they are losing members is unbelievable. Yet they are lackeys on the media. They keep on peddling the same lies. This next 4 years, it's going to be good for those who have common sense, but for those who don't want to reason, I feel pity for you. Happy New Year in advance. Cheers. This is Black Coffee anyway. This is Black Coffee. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share this video. Cheers.